The Dershow.
5.5 days away from the election, and we're talking about garbage. I would hope that nobody's votes would be affected on either side by this. One was done by a comedian. Trump didn't even know him, had no idea who he was, didn't hear the comments. It's a shame that the end of the campaign is relegated to a debate over garbage and whether what a comedian said should influence the vote of people who find an association with Puerto Rico who live in Pennsylvania or other places, and whether others should be insulted. Now, it's always going to affect an election more when you focus on a specific group, and so the comedian focused on Puerto Rico. 450,000 of them, people of Puerto Rican heritage, live in Pennsylvania. They are much more likely to be affected by that than a broad general statement that, all the supporters of President Trump are garbage. Although Hillary Clinton's deplorables statement may have had some impact, that was also a close election, on the election. I mean, she basically declared that half of the people who are MAGA Republicans belong to a basket of deplorables. She shouldn't have said that. And the comedian shouldn't have said that. I excuse comedians because they're comedians, they're supposed to provoke you. I don't like that kind of comedy, although, there have been some great insult comedians we know throughout history. And, that's why we have roasts. And of course, this comedian spoke at Tom Brady's roast and roasted everybody. So I certainly wasn't insulted as a Jew when he said, well, let's play rock, scissors, and paper. And of course, the Palestinians will throw rocks and the Israelis or the Jews, I forget which one he said, well, maybe they'll be a little reluctant to throw the paper, which meant maybe a little reluctant to throw money. I don't know. I didn't get insulted. If it was funny, I would have been less insulted. It wasn't funny. I like a good joke that insults me or my people, or I don't mind that at all. Humor is humor. But it's too bad that the election may come down to that. It's such a close election that 400,000 votes or 100,000 votes in Pennsylvania could determine who's the president.